Yo, it's your boy Dctree from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. Man, oh man, the Spurs are going through it, ain't it? We got that little win against the Knicks, though. I'm not going to complain. We played the Lakers later on today. But man, it's been rough. So I figured it's probably best if I hit you with this video sooner than later. 3 things the Spurs should be thankful for, and that's Spurs Nation included. 3 things the Spurs should be thankful for. But before I jump into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, like I said before, the Spurs have not been doing that well. They lost 8 games in a row. 8 games in a row before beating the Knicks the other night. And man, they playing the Lakers tonight and the T-Wolves later on this week. It's not going to get any easier. But I said, hey, you know, all the negative press out there, let's be positive. What can the Spurs be thankful for? 'Tis the season to be jolly. I think it has more to do with Christmas and Thanksgiving. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? What do the Spurs have good that's going for them? All right, the first thing that Spurs fans, Spurs Nation, and the Spurs organization should be grateful for is the young core. You still have Lonnie Walker. He looked great the other night. You still got Derek White. You know, he seems like he's shaking off some injuries. You still got Bryn Forbes. He's playing pretty well. These guys haven't peaked yet. Even if they lay an egg this season, you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to get better. And then you still have DeJounte Murray, who is kind of underachieving at the moment. But once his minutes increase, you can see him getting better, making better decisions with the basketball, you know, becoming a better point guard. But he has to get the minutes. He's not getting the minutes because of the minute restrictions. He's had some foul trouble in the past. But hey, be thankful that he isn't hurt. You know, last year he was hurt on the sideline. No chance of getting better. Another thing the Spurs should be thankful for, and I know I'm going to get some little slack about this, but DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, from an offensive perspective, is killing the game, man. Offensively, he has been lights out for this team. A little shaky at the end of games, few turnovers here and there, but for the most part, he's been playing all-star level offense. If the Spurs were just worth a dang defensively, I mean, even like average defense, the Spurs record would be a lot better than it is right now. DeMar is doing his part as far as being a scorer. And when we traded for him, we knew he was going to be a defensive guy. We already knew that. So, you know, according to his skill set, he's playing pretty lights out. And the final reason I'm going to point out why the Spurs should be thankful and Spurs Nation should be thankful. As bad as these guys have been playing, and they've been playing bad, way bad, losing 8 out of the last 9 at this point. They're only a few games out of the playoff picture. They could easily still make the playoffs, still end up being the 6th seed or the 7th seed. I don't think they're going to get, you know, a top 4 seed, like a 1, 2, or 3, obviously. But you can still make it in at the end. So, I mean, all is not lost. They got to get it together now. They definitely got to get it together. And these next 5 or 6 games are really going to show us, you know, what type of season this is going to be. But the Spurs, you know, have a little wiggle room. It's not all lost. So be thankful. And I think at this point, Spurs fans should realize we have a competitive team. Not a contender, but a competitive team. And have realistic expectations for this squad. And just to clarify what I mean by competitive, I'm not saying, you know, the Spurs have a shot at the championship. Because right now, they kind of don't. But I don't think we're a lottery team. I don't think we're going to miss the playoffs still. If we can get it together in the next 10 or 12 games, I think we can still make, you know, like a 6th seed, a 7th seed, something like that. But that's what I mean by competitive. But hey, it could be worse, guys. It could be worse. All right, guys, that's it for this one. For more information on hoops, check out the main page, Dctree-Nation.com. Like us on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Help a brother out. Peace.